Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited to be back on this space with you guys. It has been a whole year of no content, no news for me. I am so excited to tell you all that we are back like we never left. Sharing Light is back on, so make sure you subscribe. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. This video is a life update. Like I mentioned earlier, it has been a whole year of not making content. To be very honest, that is not how I planned my 2023. I never saw that one coming, but I guess God has his own plans. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you guys how my 2023 has been so far. To be very honest, 2023 has been the toughest year I've had to deal with my entire life. Like I cannot even lie. 2023 is the toughest year in my entire life. But again, it is more or less like a roller coaster year, you know, wherein you have good things happening. As soon as you're happy, rejoice, and then something else comes up, steals your joy, and then you're joyful. So it has been a lot. Like I've been through a lot of emotions. Everything in my life has changed, you know, family life, relationship wise, ministry, academics. Like 2023 has had an impact on every area of my entire life. This is one year I'm not going to forget in a hurry. But anyways, I am making this video for you to be encouraged, because I know 2023 has been a lot for a lot of people. But this video is an encouragement to you, and also a reminder that God is faithful through all seasons of life. So that's what this video is about. So let us get right into it. Oh, before we proceed, I know you like my t-shirt, but this t-shirt is from Light of the World Clothing. And this is basically like the latest product that we have now, which is the Gara print. So make sure you head over to the Instagram or Facebook page of Light of the World Clothing and get yours. So when 2023 started, I was in final year at college. So in February, we start to our first exams. Final year students in Jala University sit to 2 exams. And I tell you, these are like the toughest exams you will have to face in your entire life, especially the last one, which is the comprehensive exam. But we'll get to that later. So I sat to my primaries, which is the first exam in first semester in February, and it was really tough. I thought the way the grades came out, it was not what I really wanted, but again, they were nice, like very good grades, so I really thank God. And then in that same February to March, we were sent on internship. And that was my first working experience. I came to Freetown for my internship, and it was a lot, like having to wake up early in the morning. And my office was so far, like it was all the way eastern. I really enjoyed the internship. I won't lie, it was very interesting, but it was a lot anyways. So again, in March, I remember clearly, it was on the 11th of March that my fiance and I made things official. His family came and met with my own family. We did our official introduction, which in Creole is known as the Loc du Mort. But my dad refused to accept the date they brought for a wedding, because according to him, I have to sit my comprehensive exams and I should not be distracted. And that was like very thoughtful of him, because my dear, wedding plans can be overwhelming. Finally, I sat my comprehensive in May, and I tell you, it is if you the exams on its own is not difficult, to be very honest. If you study hard for it and prepare, it's not difficult. So comprehensive was not difficult, but the preparation was a lot. For my viewers that do not know what comprehensive is, this is like the final exam you take in Jala University. And in this exam, you sit to all the modules you have done within your course. You have to take all of them again. And this time, you take 4 modules in 3 hours, sometimes 5 modules in 3 hours. So there's just so much to study. Imagine having to study all of that. So the preparation was a whole lot. I could go days without sleeping, just studying and studying and studying. But God really helped me. You have tons of past papers to go through. This is one of the reasons why I knew I was not going to create much content in 2023, because I knew this is a year of exams. Like, I have 2 major exams to take in this year. But I had plans after my comprehensive, guys. I had plans. And one of those plans was to make a lot of videos. But you see, during my comprehensive exams in campus, someone stole my phone. It was my iPhone where I shoot my content, and it was stolen. And that was a whole different saga on its own. I had so many things on that phone, so many videos that I knew were not backing up because I did not have much space. So after my exams, we were like searching for the phone, trying to trace it, even went to the police station. It was a whole lot. I spent a whole lot, but nothing was done. And that was like really just stressful and off the mark for me. I cried a lot, you know. And as if that was not enough, the following month, I lost my mom. Yes, to a very short illness. Like, she was just sick for one day, and the next day she's gone. And see, I really wish I can tell you how that made me feel, or, you know, everything around that. But if I'm to be honest, I still do not have the courage to talk about this. It's something I'm still going through, because my mom was the most dearest person to me. She was literally my entire world. My mom was my entire world, I tell you. So losing her, and guys, we prayed. Losing her to that, and up to her last moment, it was so difficult, like, to just process all of that, and things happened so fast. But like I just said, it's not something I can muster up the courage or energy to talk about right now, because it's not something I'm over yet, and I don't think I'll ever be over it, because you see, this is a pain that you can never be over it. You just learn to live with it. You just cope with it. Like, losing my mom impacted my entire life. It had such huge negative impact on everything concerning my life. So it was just a lot. You know, went through that phase, and then in August had to write my dissertation for college. My supervisor gave me such a hard time. It was so difficult. Like, I was distracted, having to deal with the loss of my mom. If you guys see me, I was so thin, like literally so thin within the times. I couldn't eat much. I couldn't pray. Like, I literally had people that were just praying for me, because I couldn't pray, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. Like, every blessed day, I'll cry and cry and cry and cry and cry. That was my routine. That before my mom died, and it was just like 1 week before she died, after I had taken my exams, you know, she talked to my dad, and finally my dad agreed that yes, since she's now done with exams, we can now go on with wedding plans. So, you know, when my mom died, like, I lost interest for a lot of things. My dad, thankfully, you know, he said we should go ahead with the planning. The plan still stands. Yes, guys, I'm getting married soon. So after the whole dissertation wahala, I now have to like wait for my grades. Yes, for final grades. And see, my dad was on my neck for a first class degree. He wanted a first class degree so badly, and I wanted it as well. But somehow, when the results were published, and these results were published not so long ago, I got a second class upper, which is like a 2-1. And I thank God. It was not what I wanted. It wasn't what I expected, but this is what God wanted for me. So I'm grateful. And thankfully, my dad was not, displeased about it. He was happy, and he said it's a good grade, and sure it is. And God knows I prayed, I studied. So I know for a fact that everything I got, I earned. For Light of World Ministry, Light of World Ministries took a whole lot of my time, because, having to teach at fellowships, organizing seminars, I needed to give my attention to that, which I did. And also Light of the World Clothing. We were on a long break, but thankfully we started producing product again this year. Having to take orders, doing deliveries, all of these things, it's a lot. But we thank God. It's 2023 has not been the best year, but I tell you, it has, like I said before, it is a roller coaster kind of year, because this year I've had so many wins. At least I am finally out of college, guys. I'm done studying. I am done studying. I'm now awaiting graduation. I'm awaiting graduation. I'm done with college. I'm so proud of myself. And as I await graduation, I'm getting married, guys. Like, I'm getting married in a few weeks. We thank God. Light of the World Clothing, which is the ministry's business, is doing really well. And of course, Light of the World Ministries, we were so consistent this year. We did a lot of things together. We did a lot for God this year, basically. So this year has not been my best because, losing my mom, that's like a big deal to me. It's a very, very, very big deal to me. But I feel really achieved. In all of this, God has been really good. God has been really good. This year, I even attended more Christian programs than I've ever attended before. So I thank God for the people in my life because, to be very honest, God has used them to bring me to where I am today. And there were times in this year when I couldn't pray for myself. I doubted God. But the people around me, God really used them to pray for me, to encourage me, to uplift me, to check on me. And that is the reason why I am still here today, because God did not let me go. I honestly cannot wait for this year to be done, to be very honest. But in all of this, God has been good. God has been faithful. And I know, even as you're watching this video, you may be thinking of all the bad things that have happened to you this year. But again, you can testify that there are good things that have happened to you this year and that God has been faithful, even in the bad things, even in the things that did not go your way, even the things that did not go as planned. God was still faithful. You are here. At least you're alive. Even if things did not go your way, you are alive. So that is a big deal. So that's why I'm making this video, to know that this has not been the best of years for most of us, but we have God, so we can overcome everything. And there's still next year. Next year, I know it is going to be our year. Somebody say amen. 2024 is definitely our year. I just cannot wait for 2024. I'm really excited. Okay, guys, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. God bless you richly. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and then share. Goodbye.